Let us know how
Yes.
did you feel, how was the course, and what are the learning outcomes, and if any message from your side, from the management side.
Yeah. So for me, mate, after giving it some thought over the last couple of weeks and since the start of the course, really, and thinking about how it's benefited me already, personally and in the workplace, I think it might be a benefit to others to hear about how I decided to join the NEBOSH course. If I can convince just one person, a manager or a person in a position of power, to make a change, I think it'll be worth a couple of minutes just to listen and see what I've got to say. So to start with, for everybody in the group who don't know, I'm the managing director of a small road construction company. We concentrate on road marking. So the white lines that you see on the roads, that's basically what my company does. I've got around, in the UK, I have about 20 staff, give or take, and about 5 office staff. It's a very difficult job. It's hard working. You must have a good attitude to do what we do, and it's very easy to let health and safety slip out your mind. Very, very easy because it is a dangerous job. I think that affects the perception around health and safety. And over the last 15, 20 years, as health and safety has improved, I think my industry in particular has not kept up to the standard it should be. About 6 months ago, I was out working and I was driving back to the yard. We'd finished working, we was driving back. Unfortunately, I was driving, I had a seizure at the wheel and ended up having a crash. Luckily, nobody else was involved. I drove straight off the road into a tree, and the lorry was written off with a lot of damage. The passenger who was with me, he was asleep. Luckily, he had 0 injuries. He walked away from it, thank God. But I ended up being quite badly injured with, I was trapped inside the vehicle. I had 2 broken legs. I broke my jaw. It now affects how I talk, how I speak. I was badly burnt. I've had skin grafts. I've lost a finger.
Was you driving? You were driving.
Yes,
I
sir.
thought,
Yeah, I was a
I thought
driver.
you were sitting and the another driver had seizure, I thought till now.
No,
Okay,
sir. No, I had the seizure.
not driving and you had. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've had brain scans. The first time I ever had a seizure, they said maybe I will never have one again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it
What was
was.
the reason doctors like?
They're still doing all the tests now. They're doing the EEGs and still waiting. I have a lot more operations left on my. I still can't walk properly. Just from they took my finger. They partially amputated my left hand. I mean, I can keep going about the injuries. There was a lot of injuries, but really, I just feel lucky to still be alive.
Fingers in right hand, left hand, left hand.
Left hand. Uh,
Amputation, yes.
yeah. Like I say, I do feel lucky to still be alive. Because I hate to think of what would have happened if it was more serious and I was no longer here to take care of my daughter. For some reason, before the accident, health and safety wasn't really in my head. I never took it serious. It didn't cross my mind at all. And as silly as it sounds, I just expected to go to work and then come home at the end of the day, and that was it. Health and safety is so important to not only me and you, but to your families as well. And after that day of the accident, my perspective changed. And I don't know why it took the accident to make me realize that. For that reason, I decided to make a change to my company and promote health and safety to the highest standard possible. I decided to enroll in your course with Dr. Aziz.
Yeah, it's my pleasure and our pleasure. Most
Yes,
welcome.
sir.
Always welcome.
That we've
How
fully,
did you
fully
feel
enjoyed it.
like after attending the course, the opinions got changed and you might realized all those arrangements and the system
Yes,
implementation,
sir.
development, implementation and follow up.
Well, I feel like health and safety can be laughed at, and people look at it and laugh, and they don't think it's very serious. But you don't realize how important and how easy it can be if you just keep a positive attitude. That's all it took.
Yeah.
Over the past couple of months, I've already incorporated and implemented some of the lessons that you've taught me, and I won't be stopping there. I plan to enroll some of my senior staff members into the course.
Always welcome, most welcome, and wish you will achieve the qualification. But for you, I think qualification is not the focus, but the knowledge was the required, and you are going to implement all those things you learned.
Yes,
But
sir.
still achieving an award from NEBOSH also. How did you feel find this course, the NEBOSH? You want to say anything to NEBOSH?
Yeah, I
Any?
found the actual NEBOSH course very informative, interactive. We had a lot of good conversations between yourself, Dr. Aziz, and the other delegates. And that really helped me to understand every element, because I'm not a specialist in electricity or
Yes.
biochemical, but having them conversations and listening to everybody talk
Yes.
really did help make it easier.
So you realized as a responsibility holder for those areas where you are seeking help of your employees. Huh? So now you
Yes,
can
sir.
see the foreseeable risk. You need to protect them.
Yes, sir. Well,
That's the point. Yeah.
100%. I mean, I think one of the best things you taught me was a competency is somebody who knows when to ask for help. And that was one of the best things that you taught me as
Ask
well.
the experts if you don't know. Means the experts' knowledge is needed.
Yes, sir.
Great, but having ideas of how things go wrong and all we have, but still experts' knowledge is needed everywhere. Wherever it is needed, we are going to seek their support, means
Yes, sir.
assistance by other
And
hiring them or
another one of the things that I will take away, and one of the best quotes that I've heard in my life was "Health is wealth." And there's no amount of money will buy extra time. You've got to take care of yourself, and you've got to protect those around you. There is no job or amount of money in the world that is worth risking your life over. So that was a big take home for me.
This is the difference, the impact I wanted to achieve from you. I am keep saying with my heart, but whatever I say, showing the accident videos, but I have never faced anything. So conveying message, now the power you have, I don't have that power. It's after uh, losing something, you realize and you're facing all those impacts we are explaining in our trainings, the loss means never ending loss, which will be keep continuing after those so reactive measures are okay for taking corrective action, but we will not be ignorant in the way or not ready or not preventive in the way that only reacting for some issues and accidents. No, that is not the right way. We have to always be preventive, and that's how the three type of knowledge we have to common along with common industrial and experts. So keep improving, enhancing. So the moral reason where we will never stop, morally we will be keep developing and improving, and the best is that will be. Yeah, doctor, thank you. Another doctor is in action now. So well, yeah, it's nice, and thank you very much for the feedback. Anything else?
No, just everybody in the group, stay safe. If you ever see anything unsafe, don't be afraid to report it. Thank you all very much. I've enjoyed the last 2 months, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Really, thanks a lot. The I think the person in the course who is like even though you are sleeping late, you have to be available by 5:30 there in UK, which is 9:30 here.
Yes, sir.
And every day I see you are available. Only one day, few maybe you are there, but you just went and came. But really, this punctuality and the time importance and interest of course is appreciated. I got impressed. Like it
Good
was
tutor.
leaving a very big impact on me also. I have seen like my UK teachers, trainers also. I have seen they are. Thank you very much for this availability and thanks for listening.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for teaching.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks a lot, Ms. Firdaus. And wish you all the best for the exam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Aziz. Thank you.
Thanks.